Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. It is I, your songwriting partner, your co-producer, and as always, your friend Joe Seavey. Happy Wednesday, everybody. And today is part of our creative writing class that we like to call ghostwriting. And what ghostwriting is when we take a popular, Billboard charted top 10, top 50, top 40 hit song that's on the radio right now in heavy rotation or on Billboard. And what we do is we take the chorus of the song, the hook, and we rewrite it ourselves with our own words. There's a lot of reasons to do this. One is to keep your chops up, just to be creative. To really unlearn a song that you've heard over and over and think of new lyrics for it. That takes guts. And B, it's just a great brain exercise. It's such a good brain exercise. And, always as songwriters, we're always having to write, verses. One verse, two verses, three verses. Sometimes, songs have three verses. And I know for myself, I always put my best stuff in my first verse. And then I always have trouble coming up with the second one. I'm like, oh man, what am I going to say now? I sent everything I really wanted to say in that first one. So, looking at choruses, especially choruses, because they're the focal point of the song. That's the part that everybody sings along to. And that's like, that's the bread and butter of a song is the chorus. That's why they call it the hook, because it's like a fish hook. Pulls you in. Right? That's why it's called a hook. It's really a great exercise for you to build up your chops as a writer. The other thing is there are rules to this. Like if whatever song you're covering, if the first line in the song has one syllable word each, so should yours. Unless yours is a two-syllable word, but it fits into their cadence, then have at it. I don't mind you doing that. As long as your line starts and stops when theirs stops and yours starts when theirs starts. And there's the same amount of bounces, like syllables. It could be, one-syllable words, but together. You know what I mean? Very close to each other. So that's fine. I accept those things. That's totally fine to do. And also the other rule is it's got to make sense. It's got to tell a story. If the song you're modeling has a story, then your song has to have a story. And try to make it a different story than what they're talking about. I mean, it could be on the same wavelength as theirs, and that's fine. That's totally fine. But I would love to see you come up with something that has nothing to do with their song, just as a safe bet. And, so if their line has one word and it has four syllables, I'd like to see you try to match that too. And it's got to rhyme. Yours has to rhyme. If theirs rhymes, yours rhymes, okay? So that's another, there's, I tell you in the creative writing classes a lot of times, like for Picture This, it doesn't, I want you to write whatever you see in that picture, whatever it makes you feel. There are really no rules in that one. But in this one there is, because you're modeling your parts from theirs. So it's got to resemble it, bounce-wise, syllable-wise, and it's got to rhyme, it's got to make sense, it's got to tell a story. So the song that I did tonight is the song Old Town Road. You guys know that song, and Billy Ray Cyrus is on it. And then I have the original words that they wrote, right? And then the words that I wrote. So what I want to do first is I'm going to play you just that chorus. So here's the chorus. I'm going to play it for you right now. Here it is.
I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.
I got the horses in the back, horse stock is attached. Head is matted black, got the bushes black to match. Riding on a horse, ha, you can whip your Porsche. I've been in the valley, you ain't been up off that porch. Now, can't nobody tell me nothing.
So you heard it, right? So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say the lines for you. You heard them sung. Well, now I'm going to speak the words of Billy Ray Cyrus's version, okay? So here is his lyrics for that. It says, yeah, I'm going to take my horse to the old town road. I'm going to ride till I can't no more. I'm going to take my horse to the old town road. I'm going to ride till I can't no more. So that's his lines, okay? So let me look at this for a minute. So, is one syllable. Gonna is two. I'm gonna take my horse, and the rest of the line, the first line, everything's one syllable, except the second word, which is gonna. Gonna. I'm gonna take my horse. You see what I mean? I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. And even that, I'm gonna take my horse to the old town. They're all one syllable each. So I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna see that's where the beat comes in. That's where the bounce comes in, right? I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more, right? I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. So there you go. So now I'm going to speak the words that I wrote for it. So, you know, I looked at it. I always write down the chorus of the original. And you know why? Because when I write theirs, I write their first line at the top, and then I write my line on the second. And it's got to match word for word for word. And then when you see it, you know, it's lined up perfectly. I showed you guys before. You guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, so here's the words I wrote for this. Whoa, don't want to cry no more, want to be okay. I need you here to come and save the day. Don't want to be alone, I need you tonight. We gotta spend a night in paradise. So there's mine. So let's go over it together, right? I'm going to do his first line and then my first line. I'm going to take my horse, mine's don't want to cry no more. Right? The second line is to the old town road. Mine is wanna be okay. See? So his first two lines. I'm going to take my horse to the old town road. Mine. Don't want to cry no more. Want to be okay. See? Mine fits perfectly in there. I'm going to, I'm going to take my horse to the old town road. I'm going to ride till I can't no more. He holds that ride out, right? So I do that same thing. Don't want to cry no more. Want to be okay. I need you here to come and save the day. So my word is here. He says ride. So I need you here to come and save the day. Right? Don't want to be alone. I need you tonight. We got to spend a night in paradise. So there's mine. So when you hear if you line mine up, all the same syllables are in the same order as Billy Ray Cyrus's version. So that's just food for thought, okay? So this is your assignment. I want you guys to do this song. I want you to, like I said, I want you to write out the original song's lyrics on the top, piece of paper like this with lines, okay? And then I want you to write your line directly under it. So space your words. So it's like, I'm gonna take my horse. And then I want you to write your lines right under each of those words. The same space, the same. I want you to put your word directly under their word. And then, you know, it forces you to really have to think about what word you're going to put in there because you don't have a lot of space. So every word's got to count and make sense to the story. All right, guys, this is not an easy assignment. This is not something, I tell you this every week. This is not something you can do while you're texting your Aunt Louise, okay? Or you're balancing your budget for the next year. You can't do it. You need to go in a room, shut the door, listen to the song over and over, and then write the words down or watch the lyric videos. I always, you know, I'll show you on this video. You'll see the lyric video, okay? And study it. And then pause it, write the word down, write their words down, and then when you come up with your line, write it directly under their line. All right, guys, I'm going to try to run this whole Ghost chorus from the beginning. This is Old Town Road, so this is my version of it. So here we go. Here we go. Whoa, don't wanna cry no more, wanna be okay. I need you here to come and save the day. Don't wanna be alone, I need you tonight. We gotta spend a night in paradise. Don't wanna cry no more, wanna be okay. I need you here to come and save the day. Don't wanna be alone, I need you tonight. We gotta spend a night in paradise. And there it is. That's my version. Guys, I hope you enjoy that. I hope you like it. I can't wait to see what you wrote for the lyrics of this particular song. All right, guys, this is your songwriting partner, your co-producer, and as always, your friend Joe Sebi signing off. Have a great night, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.